Hello, yogis. We are going to do about a 45-minute flow today. And we're going to start in a nice seated posture right in the center of your mat. Go ahead and just look to the left, look to the right, wiggle out any kind of tight spots that might be there from your day of work. Start in a seated pose here. Just close your eyes. Empty out all your air, all your cell breath, all your cell air here. Let's go ahead and get started with 5 deep inhales together. Inhale on 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. On your next inhale, we're going to move into seated cat-cow. Let's go ahead and exhale everything out. And on your next inhale, arch your back, chest up, gaze up. And exhale, go ahead and round that back, chin to the chest. Inhale, chin up. Exhale. Inhale, seated cat. Cow. Exhale, into cat. One more on each side. Inhale. And exhale. And sit tall. And let's bring your right ear to meet your right shoulder. And roll chin down across the chest to the left. Neck roll back towards the right. And back to the left. And meet in center. Take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale. Let's move into tabletop. In tabletop, you're going to want your wrists stacked right below your shoulders and your knees stacked right below your hips. Your feet can either be flat or you can point your toes, whichever is the most comfortable for you. I'm going to go with flat feet here. And from tabletop, let's go into cat-cow on 3. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Make sure their shoulders are away from your ears. Exhale. Round the spine. Let your head hang. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take 3 more. You take any additional movements. Maybe you roll around to the right and back around to the left. Maybe you stick with a nice traditional inhale on the cat, cow movement. Or maybe you rotate it around and get all the tightness out. All right, let's meet right here in tabletop. We're gonna go into bird dog. So for bird dog, what you're gonna do is lift up your right arm straight in front and bring your left leg back. And we're gonna exhale and crunch. Let's get 2 more. Meet in tabletop, and then we're gonna switch sides. Left arm up, right leg back. Inhale and exhale, bring it all in. Exhale, inhale. Let's get 2 more. Exhale. Nice big inhale here. Exhale. Float and meet down in child's pose. Maybe you flow through tabletop. We're gonna meet in child's pose. Want your palms flat out in front of you, extended. Your forehead and just the tip of your nose will touch the mat. And you're sitting down into the bottoms of your feet as much as possible with your knees spread wide. Nice cleansing deep breaths here, in and out of the nose. All right, we are gonna come up into tabletop and push back into downward dog. Micro bend in your knees. This is our first downward dog. So let's go ahead and pedal out those legs one at a time. Bend the right knee, left leg straight, heel down as close to the mat as possible. And switch. Bend that left knee. And a static downward dog here. For 3 deep breaths. Go ahead and inhale. At the end of your next exhale, you're gonna walk your feet up to meet your hands. And hang forward in the ragdoll. Good. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. you bring your hands to grab your opposite elbows and just rock back and forth here. Bring your hands to meet the ground. And let's step back into plank. Down chaturanga. And inhale up into cobra. The exhale, push back into downward dog. Tuck those toes. And breathe. On the next exhale, go ahead and walk or hop those feet up to meet your hands. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. And forward fold on the exhale. Back into plank, step back into plank. Bring it halfway down, chaturanga, and up into cobra. We'll be in downward dog. Tuck those toes and push back. We're gonna flow through that same sensation 3 more times on your own. So on your next exhale, go ahead and bring those feet to meet your hands. You can either walk or hop to the front. We'll meet back in downward dog once you've cycled through 3 times. And take a nice cleansing breath here. Go ahead and inhale your right leg up. Rotate that ankle, bend that knee, and let's get some circles on the right side. Send it out. And let's bring that leg through into a high lunge. Inhale up, arms up into warrior 1. And on your next exhale, let's settle down into warrior 2. Your front knee should be pointed straight over that front toe, the front toes. Head should be looking in between on your middle finger on your right hand side. You should be seated nice and low. On an inhale, we're gonna flip that palm and go into reverse warrior. And on an exhale, move into extended side angle on the right hand side. Bringing that palm up. Go ahead and look up towards that hand that's up. On your next exhale, go ahead and straighten that right leg and bring that hand down for extended triangle on the right. Gaze up towards that left hand. And inhale up into warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel those hands down. And we'll extend that leg up and be in downward dog. All right, let's inhale your left leg up. Let's get some nice ankle rolls. And bend at that knee. Rotate at the hip. Extend the left leg back up. And let's sweep it through into a high lunge. Place that foot right between the two hands in the front. On your next inhale, let's inhale those arms up into warrior one. Exhale, down to warrior two. Gaze is over that middle finger on your left hand. Flip that palm, flip the left palm, and let's bring it into a reverse warrior on the left hand side. Your next exhale, go forward, shift forward into extended side angle on the left hand side. Gaze is up towards your right palm. Nice bend in that left knee. And extend that left leg straight. Hand meets the ground, or it can meet your shin here, whatever is open to you. Your right arm is up, and bring that gaze up towards your right arm. Settle back into warrior two on the left hand side. Gaze is over the left hand side. And cartwheel those hands down. Bring that left leg back into plank and push up into downward dog. All right, we're gonna flow through that 2 more times on each side. pairing each movement with a breath. We're gonna start inhaling our right leg up, and exhale, sweep it through into a high lunge. Inhale those arms up into warrior one. Exhale down into warrior two. Flip the palm, reverse warrior. And exhale, extended right side. Straighten out that leg into triangle pose, bring that hand down and gaze up at that hand. And exhale into warrior two. Cartwheel those hands down into plank. And push back into downward dog. Go in it. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, bring it through into high lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse that flip, or flip that palm. Reverse your warrior. Exhale into extended side angle. Bring that hand up. Straighten that leg. Bring that hand down. Triangle pose. Gaze is up towards that hand. And bend that front knee. Bring it back into warrior two. Cartwheel those hands down to meet the ground. We'll go from plank into downward dog and cycle through again, starting with the right hand side. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring it through and step that hand in between those palms. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale into warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle on the right hand side. Straighten that right knee. Bring the hand down to meet the ground. And we're gonna sit here in triangle. Exhale into warrior two. And cartwheel those hands down. Push back into downward dog. And left leg up. Exhale, bring it through into high plank. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the palm, reverse warrior. And extended side. Go ahead and straighten that left leg, hand down to the palm or to the shin, whatever's open to you. Bring that gaze up towards your right hand. Bend the front knee, warrior two. And cartwheel those hands down into a high plank. So push back into downward dog. And take 5 deep breaths here, nice cleansing deep breaths. We're gonna go into pigeon, so let's go ahead and inhale that right leg up, and bring your knee to meet your right behind your wrist. Go ahead and make sure that back leg is as straight as possible. Come up first with a nice inhale. Make sure you have a nice solid foundation. And then if it's open to you, you can either stay here or you can walk those hands out in front of you into pigeon. Breathe right into all the tight areas and feel them start to loosen up as you just intentionally breathe into them. Go ahead and slowly back out of your pigeon using your hands for support. Tuck those toes on the left-hand side. And let's sweep that right leg up into three-legged dog. You can either stay here. If it's open to you, you can flip the dog into wild thing and meet me here. We're all gonna meet back in downward dog. So if you're in wild thing, go ahead and flip that. Inhale that left leg up. And sweep it through, bringing your knee to the back of your wrist, sliding that right leg back and straight, toes down. You want to sit your tail as close to the ground as possible. If it's not able to reach, you may want to bring a block to support you there as well. You can stay up. If it's open to you, go ahead and walk those hands out into pigeon on the left-hand side. Nice deep breaths here. Breathing into any of those tight areas in your hamstrings, your hips. let's go ahead and bring those hands back up into standing pigeon. Tuck those right toes. Sweep that left leg back and up. And you can flip over into wild thing if that's open to you. All right, let's flip back and meet into downward dog. Go ahead and walk your hands back to meet your hand. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Ragdoll here. And let's go up into mountain pose. Nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Hands center into, bring your palms center into prayer. All right, we're gonna turn to face the side of our mat. Bring your hands up, and we're gonna take a nice wide step to the side. Hands flat, and we're gonna do a forward fold, pushing your back, your bum back, nice flat back, all the way forward. You can bring your hands to the outside of your feet, to your ankles, then leave them in the center. Nice deep stretch here. Hand placement where you prefer. All right, let's bring your hands in the middle, right below your face. And with the inhale, you're going to raise your right hand up behind you, just dragging it along that left arm, all the way up. Nice twist here. And bring that arm back down to meet the other. On your next inhale, go ahead and drag that left arm up your right and all the way up to the sky with a nice twist here. Gaze should be up towards the hand that's up. Go ahead and bring that hand down. And arms out with the flat back, we're going to rise back up. Go ahead and interlock those hands behind you. And with the flat back, you're gonna fold forward, fold back down, bringing those hands up behind you for a nice stretch here. And come back into standing. Nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Hands up. Bring those legs to meet. And hands down. All right, we're gonna go ahead and sit on the mat. Let's go back into child's pose from here. Palms out front, forehead meets the mat. Push into tabletop. Bring those knees in. We're gonna inhale our right arm up and bring it through to thread the needle through the left hand side. If you extended your left arm out, go ahead and bring it back. And we're gonna bring that arm right back through into tabletop. Stretch it up to do a counter pose. Right arm up. And bring it back down. Let's go ahead and inhale, left arm up. And exhale, bring it through, thread the needle on the right hand side. Bringing that ear, your left ear to the mat. In your hand, you can extend it out. Your right arm you can extend out if you so choose. If you extended that right arm out, go ahead and bring it back, inch it back towards your other hand. And bring that left arm out, extend it up with the inhale. And exhale, feet back down in tabletop. Go ahead and drop back down into child's pose. And let's meet on our backs. From our backs, we're going to inhale, bring that right leg in. So just your hands are just below the knee, kind of on your shin. And bring that kneecap as close to your underarm as possible on the right hand side. All right, go ahead and take your left hand on the knee and shift that leg over towards your left hand side, bringing your right arm out to the side and turning your gaze towards your right arm. Maybe your knee touches the ground on your right knee touches the ground. Maybe your right toe touches the ground. All right, bring that right leg back up, give it a nice little squeeze there, and then extend your right leg out to meet the left. You're gonna go ahead and inhale that left leg in. Nice stretch here, bringing that left knee as close to that left underarm as possible. And using your right hand, you're gonna bring that leg, that knee over to the right hand side. Maybe your knee touches the ground, maybe your toe touches the ground. Extend that left leg out to the side, your left arm out to the side, and bring that gaze over to the left hand side. All right, bring that left leg in, give it a nice squeeze, and bring your right leg in, both legs. Maybe you reach for opposite elbows and give yourself a nice big hug. From here, we're going to reach for the soles of our feet and open those legs up into happy baby. You can stay here. Maybe you extend one leg straight. If you extended one leg, make sure you extend the other leg straight as well to balance out. All right, from happy baby, let's bring both legs in. Nice big hug, reaching for those elbows. Inhale, exhale. And on your next exhale, extend those legs out. Let them fall out to the outsides of your mat. Let your hands, the back of your palms fall to the sides. Go ahead and close your eyes here and rest down into Savasana. You're gonna make sure you relieve any tension. Your shoulders should be loose and not bunched up towards your ears. Make sure that the tongue is not resting on the roof of your mouth. Maybe begin to bring some movement into your toes and your fingers. Just slightly wiggling your toes and your fingers. Rotating your wrists and your ankles. Go ahead and extend those arms above you for a nice morning stretch. And turn to one side for fetal pose. With your eyes closed, let's go ahead and push back up to a seat. And let's take 3 nice deep cleansing breaths here together. So exhale everything out and inhale together. Bring your hands to your chest, hands to your third eye, and bow. Namaste. Thank you.